Well, before we get started, a couple things on our chaturanga demo, because we will be doing quite a bit of those, but you do have options. So going over that, we'll always come from a halfway lift for our chaturanga. So halfway lift, hands position, shoulders down and back. You'll inhale here. Exhale, high plank. Step your hands under your shoulders, step your feet back to about hips-width distance apart. First option, you can stay here, strong in your plank, dome up your shoulder blades, press the floor away. You'll pause for an inhale while I do upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Your second option, from halfway lift, exhale, high plank. Just like before, this time, roll the eyes of your elbows forward. Inhale, shift forward, come to your knees. Exhale, lower half. Untuck your toes, inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your knees off your mat, shine your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull your hips up and down. Your final option, from your halfway lift, exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower half and knees off of your mat this time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. After taking that full option, good way to know where to stop in your chaturanga. Place your block or your two pillows up on their longest point. So take it from your high plank, and your prop will act as that stopping point, so your elbows never go below your shoulders to protect your joints. Inhale, flip it up. Exhale, reset that down. You can use your props at any point during practice, especially forward folds. I'll give you some opportunities to use them and some suggestions. But please let me know, again, if you have any questions at all. Take a breath, especially if this is your first practice in a while, or your first practice ever. Give yourself some grace today. We'll move there together. Yeah? All right, I'm gonna get my music set up and then we will get rolling. Let me check my Instagram one more time. Make sure that anybody who wants to get on can get on. Okay. Perfect. All right, y'all. Here we go. Start at the back of your mat in child's pose. Bring your two big toes to touch. Draw your knees out wide on your mat. Hold your torso between your thighs, reach your arms along by your ears. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Lay your forehead down on your mat. Continue with your breath. Inhale through your nose deeply. Push your diaphragm down towards your hip bone. Exhale through your mouth. Take one more just like that. Inhale the power. Exhale, just release. This time, ignite your ujjayi pranayama. Inhale through your nose, seal your lips together. Exhale through your nose. Inhale. Expand all the way to your hips. Exhale through your nose. This breath will help you to find heat throughout your practice and warm up your body as well as your flow. If at any point during class you feel overwhelmed and you need a moment to yourself, come back to child's pose. It is your resting posture. Last inhale. Close mouth, exhale. Inhale, tabletop pose. Tuck your hands under your shoulders. Tower your hips over the line of your knees. And breathe. Pull your belly button into your backbone. Dome up your shoulder blades, just like in plank. And elongate the back of your head away from your shoulders. Inhale, cow pose. Dig your spine under, roll your shoulder back, shine your chest forward. Exhale, cat pose. Dome your spine up. Draw your chin in toward your chest. And expand the back line of your body. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cow pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cow pose. One more, just like that. Come back to your neutral tabletop spine. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend your knees, float your hips up and back, and press through your fingertips to elongate your legs. Option to take an inch or two step back in your downward facing dog. Or pedal at your feet. If you feel you need to take a little hip sway left to right, start to open up around your IT band. Let it be. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, look forward, raise your heels. Exhale, settle back in here. This time, inhale, raise your heels, look forward. Exhale, draw your hips to heels, step up, ragdoll pose. Draw your feet, hips width distance apart or wider. Bend your knees a lot until your ribs kiss on your toes. Tip your tailbone up. Option here to grab through your block. For a little more spinal support. Or grab for opposite elbows for more decompression. Switch out your grip to the other side. Maybe hang a little heavier into your hips if you need more support. Inhale. Exhale, release your palms down, heel to your feet together. Inhale, rise up one vertebrae at a time. I'll turn towards you for this portion. Bring your hands to heart center. Close down your eyes. Set your intention for today. On your mat, if you'd like to come with me, let yourself work in balance through the difficult portions of your practice and the beautiful, juicy points that you love. Let yourself reside between them mentally, emotionally. Find contentment. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth. Exhale out. One more just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Release your palms and open your eyes. Reseal your lips. Inhale, mountain pose Tadasana. Reach your arms up by your ears. Twirl your pinkies in and breathe. Grab through the four corners of your feet. Draw your knees up towards your hip bones. Raise your ribs away from your waistband and plug your shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale, side body stretch towards your left side. Drop through your left hand, reach your right arm up. Draw your left shoulder slightly forward, your right shoulder slightly back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch towards your right. Open up your left rib cage. This time, twirl your right hip slightly forward, your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Rise up. Exhale, goal post your arms out wide. Pull your elbows to the sides of the room. Lift your back ribs up through your heart space. Open up the front of your neck. Inhale, mountain pose Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Push your hands into your shins or your thighs. Roll your shoulder blades down and back and breathe. Tip weight towards the balls of your feet. Shoot your tailbone back towards the wall. Inhale, engage where your belly button is. Exhale, high plank. Your option for chaturanga here, whichever variation you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take that same flow, one breath and one movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch toward your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch toward your right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your chaturanga dandasana. I'll meet you back in down dog. I'll talk you through this last round. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Trust your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, side body stretch toward your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side body stretch toward your right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, your chaturanga dandasana. We'll make some changes here. Inhale, upward facing dog. Meet you back in downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Be ready for the change. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, hinge your hips back, raise your arms up by your ears and breathe. Make a lightning bolt shape in your body. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. Raise your thumbs towards the wall behind you. Look straight ahead. Inhale. Exhale, take that seat a little bit deeper. Feel your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Swing your arms behind you. Point your pinkies up towards the ceiling and pull an imaginary ball of energy behind your neck. You can stay here if you feel ready for a bind this morning. Interlace your fingers. Punch your knuckles towards the direction of your tailbone. Open up the front leg. Breathe into it. One more just like that. Inhale, chair pose, release your body. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Swing your right heel up to the ceiling. Breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Engage your glutes, especially on your right side. Press equally between both palms to keep you steady. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Crunch your right knee into your chest. Place your front foot between your hands. Swivel your left heel down. Inhale, warrior two, your left side wall. Tee out your arms, stack your shoulders over your hips, and breathe. Push your feet apart on your mat. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Lengthen out through your arms. Expand your chest. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Turn your torso forward. Roll your arms to 12, 6 o'clock. Stack one shoulder over the other. Option here, you can come down to your bottom elbow on your front thigh, Or half bind your top arm. Find your opposite pocket. Draw your belly button back into your backbone if it started to pop out towards that left side. Breath. Deep breath out. Inhale, star pose. Open your arms out to a diagonal. Draw your heels in, your toes out. Breathe. Magnetize your inner thighs towards your center line. Turn your tailbone down between your heel stance. Inhale, grow through your spine. Exhale, horse pose. Bend your knees, bring your hands to heart center. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Plant firmly through the heels of your feet. Draw your inner thighs towards the wall behind you. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Sleep. One more just like that because we can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep your right arm up. Float your left arm back towards your left thigh. Breathe here. Breathe in your front knee if it started to straighten. Pull your back ribs away from your waistband. Inhale, relax your shoulders. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. As you take your chaturanga, I'll switch sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, I'll meet you, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high this time. Breathe here. Relax your right heel. Flex your left foot towards your shin. Engage your left glute. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. So lower your right foot down to your mat. Inhale, warrior two. Sweep your arms open to a T. Face your chest to your right side wall. Breathe. Unlock your toes. Then energize through the pads of your feet. Line your spine up over the center of your hips. Gaze over your front knees. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, tip your arms. Good, pull your bottom ribs away from your front thigh. Same options here if you took it last time. Down your elbow, or chop that half back. Face your right thumb down to the floor and then swoop for your opposite pocket. Stitch your shoulder blades together to stack one shoulder over the other. Elongate through the crown of your head. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. Inhale, star pose, reopen. After that, bind, draw your heels towards center. Pull as much length through each vertebrae as you can. Breathe. Draw your shoulders down toward your hips. Sew your two inner ribs toward your center. Inhale. Exhale, horse pose. Press your palms together. Energize your glutes to pull your inner thighs back. Breathe. Notice where you are right now in that balance, in that continuum. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep your left arm up. Breathe, melt your right shoulder down. Bring little to no weight in your back hand. Lift your left wrist towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. I'll meet you on the other side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, your downward facing dog. We'll take all of that, one breath, one movement for 2 rounds. Deep breath in here, breath. One open mouth exhale. Reseal your lips. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane arms or your bind. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right side first. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, left side wall. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach for it. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, your chaturanga dandasana. I'll meet you on the other side. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The last round is all you. I'll talk you through it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, bind. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, sweep through. Inhale, warrior two, left side wall. Exhale, extended side angle. You've got it. Inhale, star pose, burst open, let it out. Exhale, horse pose, sink it. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior tall. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more side before we change. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, star pose, burst up. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. I will meet you back in down dog. We're going to keep with this flow and add a little something, something. Put those building blocks on. Take a deep breath in through your nose. One, open mouth, exhale. Reseal your lips, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, we've been there. Exhale, bind. Interlace your fingers, punch your knuckles back this time. Option to raise up onto the balls of your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs towards center, sit your hips back. Raise your chest up. Third four. Third three, you can do it. Just two. Back to chair pose in one. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I know you're breathless. Keep those deep breaths. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. This time, pause here. You can take your half bind, and you can stay with that elbow, or lift your right thumb down to the floor. Scoop your right arm under your front thigh. Throw your shoulders back over your front leg. Great place for your strap if you haven't. Grab it in your left arm, excuse me. And then go for that bind. Make some space here. 2 breaths. Release your strap if you have it. Grab your block or your prop. Raise your left arm. Inhale, half moon pose. Lift your left leg off of the floor. Stack your right heel, hip, over your right hip. Sew your shoulder blades back together. Lift out of your left side body. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, start pose. Exhale, Prasarita, wide leg, forward, fold. Turn your toes towards the side of your mat. Hold your torso down. Tip your tailbone up to the sky. Load weight towards the bone. You can totally hang out here. Sway out your neck. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Exhale, modified pyramid. Straighten both legs. Bump your right hip towards the wall behind you. Lift your back heel or legs easy here. If you need to, take access to your blocks. Maybe shorten your stance. Roll your shoulders back, away from your front leg. We're going to take a roll here, low lunge to modified pyramid. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, pyramid. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one just like that. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, wide leg forward, pull to your center. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star pose, first step and open. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Option to take this with your hands on the blocks if you need. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'll meet you on the other side. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, warrior two, right side up. Exhale, extended side angle. Take time to explore your options, whichever you did on your first side. Find what feels right and helps you hold balance. Draw your left ribs away from your front thigh. This time you'll high five your left thumb down to grab for that strap or your full body. Draw your torso over your front thigh. 2 breaths. Release your strap. Grab your block or your prop. Raise your right arm. Inhale, half moon pose. Kick your right leg up. And slowly swivel your right hip over your left. Push down through your left heel to raise up through your right ribs. Open your top palm. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two, return. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, prasarita. Let it go. Fold down to the floor. Option to take a shift left to right. To open up your inner thighs, get a little more active. Mobile in that space. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, low lunge, front of your mat. Exhale, modified pyramid. Straighten your left leg, bump your left hip back. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, modified pyramid. Lengthen out of your spine. Inhale, low lunge, two more. Exhale, pyramid. Last round. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, prasarita, center of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star pose, burst up. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, take it through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to seat at the top of your mat. We are officially moving into core. Whew. We made it. All right. We're going to start you back out on the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. I'm going to take the elevated variation with my blocks and my pillows. You are more than welcome to do this on the floor with your mat. Bring the soles of your feet to touch for Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. Hold your knees out wide. Lay your shoulder blades down on the floor or your props. Place your hands right behind your ears. Inhale, have your shoulders right above the floor. Exhale, crunch. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. As you raise, draw your front ribs towards your hip bones so that this strength is coming from your abdominals rather than your neck. Continue with your breath and your cadence. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5. You're almost there, over halfway. For 3, for 2, last 1, and release. Long body stretch on your mat. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Lay yourself out flat. Expand your abdominals. And then come back to your bends. Draw your knees over your hips. Flex your toes towards your shins and parallel your shins with the floor. Place your hands right behind your ears. Inhale here. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lower. And lift. Continue with your breath. This is where balance gets a little more difficult. And our body is demanding more oxygen, more work from us. Challenge yourself. Stay with your intention. Stay in that mental, emotional content. For 8, 7, yes, we get a little faster here. 6, just 5. For 4, you're almost there. In 3, just 2, you let it go. In 1, let it all go. All right, friends. We're gonna go ahead and take it onto a side plank. Put your right elbow underneath your shoulder. Swivel your right heel behind you. Lift your hips up. You can stay here, or you always have the option to go to full side plank. Lift onto the bladed edge of your bottom foot. Inhale your left arm high, stack one shoulder over the other. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Lengthen. And crunch. Look straight ahead. Your body will go where you are looking. Last. 4. Last. 3. Just 2. Final. 1 on the side. Release, let it go. Give your hips a nice stretch here, and we're going to flip it over onto your other side. Same options you took on your first side. Whether you kick that bottom leg back, this time go to your left, or into your full side plank. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lift. And extend. And then crunch your ribs toward your hip bones. Activate through your side plank. We've got last 4. Last 3. Don't forget your glutes. Squeeze them. Final 2. And just 1 more. Release. Ooh, take a moment. So your legs are out in front of you. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale. Exhale, seated forward fold. Roll your shoulders back. Option to take that line behind you. And open up that front line, everybody. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Alright. Take your flow back into your downward facing dog. Option for chaturanga. Grab a sip of water if you have not already. We are moving forward. Check my computer real quick. All right, 3 long deep breaths. I'm gonna put my computer back on the charger. Last inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Reseal your lips. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale the lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Open up left side wall. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your front leg. Bump your hips back. Reach your torso forward. Find your extended side angle arms. Roll your left shoulder over your right. Breathe. Draw your heels towards center to raise your torso up. Squeeze your glutes to support this stance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, starburst. Rise up. Exhale, Malasana squat. Drift your hips down between your ankles. Option to take a scoot in of your ankles to find that full yogi squat. Also an option to use your props. As always, underneath your hips. Push your elbows into your inner thighs. Excuse me. To open your adductors. You can always stay here. We are working with a little bit of binding in the last couple weeks. And we're nice and long for it. So if you'd like to try it out, inhale, left arm high. Exhale, half bind, opposite pocket. This time, right arm turns down. Swoop it underneath your right hip. Option for that full bind, great place for a strap. If you feel like you're dipping down, like my shoulders want to do right now, grab that strap. It makes a big difference where your body wants to go, right? What's safe for your spine. 2 breaths. Release your bind. Take it back to center. We'll get that other side a little bit later. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Heel to your feet to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Take your strap around your neck. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, big toe hold pose. Bring your knee up to your chest. Start here in a one-leg Tadasana. Flex your right toes. Option from here, grab your strap, loop it around the sole of your right foot and kick your right leg out. Draw both straps into your right hand and stack your elbow of your right side under your shoulder. You can stay here, stamp hard through your left leg, or drift your right leg out. Totally up to you where you take this. Maybe today you stay in that one-leg Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, release it, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, your Chaturanga Dandasana. High to low plank. I'll meet you back on the other side. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your left leg. Reach forward. Swivel your arms to 12 and 6. Lift your left ribs up. Feel the engagement on your left side body as you stretch and hold up on your right side body. Unlock your toes. Unlock your face. One more breath. Inhale, star pose. Heel toe together if you did so the last time. Exhale, Malasana squat. Meet your hips to your heels. Push your elbows into your thighs. Avoid your knees for safety. Come back to your block if you did so the first time. And while you may know the options for this round, allow yourself to explore them as if this was the first time. And what you actually need rather than the expectation of what you need. If you took your bind last time, inhale, right arm high. Exhale, half bind. So with your left thumb down to the floor. Back your strap or your other hand. Throw your shoulders back over your hips. 2 more breaths. Stay active even if you're on your block. Push your feet down. Final breath in. Final breath out. Release your hands in your strap. Inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Heel to your feet to center. Inhale, pose. Take your strap with you. Make sure it's around your neck this time. Exhale. Big toe hold pose. Option. Left knee high. Or take your left heel out. You always have your strap there to support you. Other option is take your 2 peace fingers, loop them around your big toe. Right, so hence the name. Extend your left leg. Rock your left shoulder back and your right hip forward. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. You can still take those options. I'm going to go for my strap today. My hamstrings are a little bit tight. Pull your left elbow under your left shoulder if you took your strap option. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your Chaturanga Dandasana, top of your mat. I'll meet you back in your downward facing dog. Home stretch, yogis. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on your right. Draw your right knee into your right wrist. Flex your front toes. Slowly decrease the space between your hips and the floor. Unlock your left hips. And if you feel comfortable here, you can always sleep your pigeon down to the floor. Bring your elbows down to your mat. If this is causing any strong sensation around your hips or your back, grab your pillow or your wall. Place it underneath your right hip and sit up tall on top of that. Last option is your figure four. So roll your your left leg around. Place your right ankle on your left knee. Sit your hips forward towards your ankle. 2 breaths here. Inhale, rise up. Come back to your half pigeon pose. Exhale, place your hands on the floor. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, hang your right heel towards your hip, open your hip, and then rotate. Take it to both sides. Then return to down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the legs. Bring your knees to your wrist. Flex your front toes towards your shins. Sink your hips towards the floor. Treat it like the very first time. Rock your right hip forward, your left hip back. Optional over your left shoulder to check on your foot and square your hips. Whichever options you took before, balance it back out. Right ankle over your left knee if you need. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Return to your half pigeon. Place your hands on the floor. Tuck your right toe under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg high. Exhale, open your hip. Hang your left heel. And rotate. Return to your down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to standing on your knees at the top of your hip. Place your block between your thighs if you choose. For camel pose. Push the tops of your feet into the floor. Sweep your palms to your back pockets. Inhale, raise your spine up. Exhale, camel pose. Dip your thoracic spine or your upper spine back. Lengthen out your neck rather than crunching into it. Squeeze in your block to counterbalance your chest. Put your chin to your chest. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit your hips to your hips. Close down your eyes. Ground yourself, whether that's putting a hand on your thighs or the floor. You feel like you're a little too grounded, break your palm. Let some of that extra energy out. Relax your shoulders. Open your eyes. Swivel to the side of your mat. Or gently steering the asana. Bring the inner sole of your left foot to your right inner thigh. Turn your torso towards your right foot. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Option to go for your landscape. Plug your fingertips back. If you're looking for an option on the other side of that continuum, bring your block onto your shin and place your forehead down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, switch sides. Extend your left leg out, bring the inner sole of your right foot to your inner. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Draw your chest toward your toes. Now rise up. Exhale, both feet in front of you. Flex your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Option to put your block underneath your knees. Inhale. Exhale, seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Draw your ribs toward your thighs. If you took ragdoll and you just turned it sideways. Last breath in. Last breath out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your block. Turn yourself towards the front of your mat. And roll all the way down to your spine for bridge pose. When your spine meets the floor, stack your heels underneath your knees, about hips width distance apart. Raise your palms. Pull your palms down by your sides. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Turn your thighs towards the ceiling behind you. Roll your shoulder blades underneath. Breathe here. Ease your glutes. Urge your chest towards your chin. The front of your head towards the wall behind you. Inhale. Exhale, release back. Inhale, both heels over your hips, legs up the wall. You can stay here, or you can start to make small circles around. Massage out your spine. Option to bend your knees here. Take a few one way, and a few the other way. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, happy baby pose. Draw your knees out towards your rib line. Grab the inside or outer soles of your feet. Option to hook your forearms around the backside of your knees for more space. Have some fun with it. Allow yourself. Rock left to right. Last inhale. Last exhale. Inhale your knees to center. Exhale, ball pose. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Pull your forehead up to your knees. Draw everything in. Inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it go. Relax your arms and your legs out long. Close down your eyes. Lay flat on your mat. I promise to give you that on time. You have plenty of it. And back to your intention. Breathe. Give yourself permission. Be content. On your time, deepen your breath. Take the first steps towards active sensation. As thoughts become actions, actions become practices, and practices become pieces of our lives. Let those little pieces fall back into place. Wiggle your fingers. Roll around your wrists and your ankles. When you're ready, reach your arms up by your ears. Hold your knees to your chest. Roll over to one side for fetal pose. New start. Begin all over again. The clean slate. Rise up to an easy seat Sukhasana at the top of your mat with your eyes closed. Inhale your arms high by your ears. Exhale your palms down to your heart space. I thank you for coming to your mats, for being willing to find your balance. And it's not always easy to challenge yourself with your mindset and with your body. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. I bow to you and say namaste. Namaste, friend. Thank you guys for coming to class as always. I know I have another friend in here, so if you haven't introduced yourself, feel free to open the chat and introduce yourself if you are still in Shavasana. Go ahead and stay there as long as you need to. A couple announcements coming up into classes. So planning to do a couple more of these donation-based classes, and then these will be available through YouTube. So this one is recorded. You can access it anytime. Please donate if you have a chance. On Venmo, it's at Kim-Pertel, and follow my Instagram. That is at k.yoga.p_fitness. I appreciate all the supports. Your feedback helps me to build my page, know what you need out of your practice, why you're coming to your practice. But in that, guys, hit me up on Instagram. You can always access the videos here, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.